foremost, the organization has to know that they want women in the organization because it helps in the performance of the organization. And indeed, statistics show that organizations that have women actually perform better. So the buy-in has to be because of a business reason, not because of a tick box exercise. I think the culture of the organization becomes very important. So we find right now that organizations have the tick boxes right. The hygiene checks of how do we hire, how many women do we hire, how do we promote, is there parity of pay? You know, these checks and balances are there. But it's not enough to just have that. Of course, very important to have that. And I would add to that list, you know, the maternity leave, paternity leave policies, a creche if people want it. All of these are good things to have. But the focus has to be on how we implement this and the outcome. So the outcome is how many women do you have? How do they feel about the organization? How many women do you have in senior roles? Those are the outcomes which have to be continuously monitored to see that everything we do leads to a result. And measurement, I think, becomes important, and this is why the work that Udeti Foundation is critical for us, is the excuses companies make of, oh, but not in our industry, it can't happen, goes away, because we're able to then benchmark what is working in other companies. And I'm very struck by the fact that a Google will have 48% women in India, or in fact maybe even in the world, whereas an Amazon won't, whereas the industry is similar. So what is one company doing right that the other is not able to do? And why are the women joining one and not the other? So these are, I think, the ways that we would have to address this data. Not a tick box exercise, focus on outcomes.